Hi QA folks, today I want to show you how you can implement page object model, page object pattern in JavaScript. It really doesn't matter if you use Playwright or Cypress, it will look the same. It's a matter of where in which files and classes you put what exactly. So let's take a look. Here is the simple test. Without page object, it opens Best Buy website, search for this product, and verifies that the first product on the top is exactly the one that we entered if we use the full name. So without page object, you have locator somewhere probably in test or on the top of the file. And here you will directly use playwright commands, functions, go to, locator, fill, press, and so on. The idea of, I'm going to remind you that the idea of page object model is to simplify maintenance of your code. So you should, basically it's saying that you should store your locators and methods or actions possible to do on some page separately from test scenarios themselves. So there will be only one reason to, or one place to update locator if it changes, not in few files, not in few places. So that's the idea behind it. Let's run and see if it works without page object. It opens website, enter search criteria, hits enter, and check in this link. That's exactly what we entered. So it works, passed. Okay, how can you remake it to page object? Basically, you need to create a folder with, in my case, I named it POM, POM, page object model. You can name it pages or whatever. And here I have two separate JS files, homepage and search result, because I have two pages participating in this test scenario. Homepage when I enter search criteria, and the page with the result itself. It's separate pages, web pages that have separate structure, HTML structure, and so on. That's why I created two of them. Let's take a look what's inside. Now, page object tells you to use objects. That's why you will need to define class in each file, and you will be creating objects from these classes. So let's start with homepage. Basically, what you need to do, you need to move all locators to constructor. Constructor is the method function that called when the class is instantiated or when you create an object from that class. So all your locators will be stored here. You will have to use this keyword to tell that this is refers to the class or to the object itself. So you will have to take all of your locators from here, for example, move it inside constructor, add this dot page equals page, and you will pass the page to constructor. In this case, page is a playwright object page to interact with the web page. And then you will have to create separate methods or functions or actions on the page that you are going to do. In my case, I need to perform search, open web page, and perform search. So here I have method open, function open. I said this page go to playwright command go to, so I will be opening URL this one. I also put inside constructor. So when we call this method on the object, it will open the page by URL, and that's it. And I have separate method for search. I will pass in text. What this will do, this will take our web element, search input in this example, wait for its state visible, then fill with text and press enter to perform search. So that's how you would want to split it in separate actions or methods. On top you will have class and file name or class name, and you will export it at the end. And separate class for search results page. You also have constructor, class definition, export it in the end. I'm imported some utilities function, but you don't need it. So the same, we put locators in constructor. We can store them separately on the top above the constructor and then refer to the string variables. But anyway, so you will define your locators of web elements inside the constructor and then write separate methods. In my case, I want to get product names and compare that the first one is exactly the same as I entered. So inside I will take product links, web elements, wait for the first one to be visible, then get text from all these links and return them. How it will look like at the end. So this is my initial entry parameter for the test, product to search. Then I am creating object from the class using new keyword. Then I call homepage.open to open web page. Then I call on homepage object method search to perform the search. After that, I will be redirected to search results page, so I'm creating object of search results page class, get product names, saving them into products variable array, and then I'm asserting that the first name is what I've entered. So basically that's it, how you can implement page object. There are few ways to implement it. You can return other pages from your methods and so on, but I'm not using this approach. This looks straightforward and simple. So once again, you will have to create some folders, store your separate page description classes in that folder, import them in your test scenario file, in spec file, and then create object and call methods of this object and do actions what you want to do in your test. Basically that's it. See you in the next one.